In question, we were given a mixture of ferrous oxide and ferric oxide, and you know that maximum oxidation state of ion is +3. So here only ferrous oxide will react with potassium permanganate to change its oxidation state from +2 to +3. So let us write the first reaction involved. So Fe changes from +2 to +3 and Mn change from +7 to +2 in acidic medium. There is a trick to identify the magnitude of change in oxidation state, that is BAN 153, which signifies that in basic medium the oxidation state changes by 1 unit to give K2MnO4. In acidic medium it changes by 5 unit to give Mn2 plus, and in neutral or faintly alkaline medium it changes by 3 units to give MnO2. So here there is change of 5 and here there is change of 1. So from this both reactions you can say that 5 mole FeO requires 1 mole KMnO4. And they also gave us that, say suppose this is X mole and this is Y mole. So X mole FeO require 2278 into 10 power minus 5 moles of KMnO4. This is molarity into volume, that gives us the number of moles. So from here we get value of X as 2278 into 5 into 10 power minus 5. So I will also divide multiply by 2 so that this one would be multiplied with 10 and this one will be divided with 2. So I will have 1139 into 10 power minus 4 as number of moles of FeO. So these are moles of FeO. Now we also need to find moles of Fe2O3, and from here you can say that the initial amount of Fe plus 2 was X plus 2Y mole. Here multiplied with 2 because you know that in each single unit of ferric oxide you have 2 units of iron, or you can say Y moles of ferric oxide will give me 2 Y moles of iron in +2 oxidation state, because in +3 we had all X plus 2Y. This Fe plus 3 was a total of X plus 2Y moles, and when zinc reacted it with it we will still get X plus 2Y moles of Fe plus 2. Now we have to write reaction for K2Cr2O7. So in potassium dichromate, Fe change from +2 to +3 and chromium change from +6 to +3. So basically here total changes of 1 unit and here total changes of 6 unit, because one dichromate molecule has 2 chromium atoms. So we will multiply the change with 2 units. So from here you can say that 6 mole Fe plus 2 need 1 mole Cr2O7 2 minus, and they also gave us that X plus 2Y moles of Fe2 plus require 0.13 into 1 moles of K2Cr2O7. So X plus 2Y mole will need 0.13 moles of Cr2O7. Just divide both of these, you will have 0.78 equal to X plus 2Y. Now subtract value of X that we got from this one, so you will have here 0. This is 6661 equal to 2y. So value of y comes out to be 0.333 and value of x was this. So now they asked us to find percentage Fe2O3. So let us find percentage Fe2O3, that is number of moles of Fe2O3, 0.333 into the molar mass of Fe2O3, that is 56 plus 56 plus 48. So that will give me 160. and repeat the same at denominator to find total mass. And moles of FeO were 0.1139, 0.1139 into molar mass of FeO is 56 plus 16, so that is 72. And let us find value of 333 into 16, so this is 8991 and this is 3330, so this comes out to be 2835, so this is 53.28. And don't forget to multiply it with 100 because we are finding percentage. So this 1139 into 72, 1139 into 72, this comes out to be 8722 and 03797. So this is 80028. So this is 8.2. So basically we have 532800 divided by 61.48 and we divide and multiply by 100, so this is 6148. So let us find the value of this. 6148 divided by 532800, so 6 8s are 48, so I will try with 8 at first. So this one is 48194, so this is 6904, and let us try it with 6 6 are 36, so this is 88863. So this, and here we will again get 6148 into 6, so this one is rounded off to 87, so our final answer is 87.